One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hurricanes will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So North Carolina's offense will start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Hunt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Canes are on the move. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. They'll send out the kicker here. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The Tar Heels in the hurry up. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Cummings. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to throw. It's Carney. He's got an open man. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Tar Heels line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Looking for room at the 30. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a hit. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Dropping back, it's Carney. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's for a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Hands it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. And we'll start the second quarter as they try to hang up a 3 spot. Oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball. Defense has it.
And they had been practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. They wrap him up, and boy, that comes when the defense needed it the most. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He makes a grab. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert third down, not only do you convert third and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, first and goal. Wow.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Working that left side now. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Carney. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. They boot it away. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That's caught. It's Frazier. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting.
Reels it in down the left side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. On the run, it's Flood. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Running to Green. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
To the air, it's Carney. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. A strike downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cummings. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And a genuinely fun first half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A quick pass to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run to the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Exactly what this defense needed. Listen, they're at a deficit. They talked about at the half. They need some energy. They need to force some turnovers, create some negative plays. What do? First drive, get a sack. Nice job by this defense.
And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Power football with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. To the air, it's Carney. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The sure hands, it's Moore. He's out past the 35. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Got a man, it's Frazier. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it to the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Pulls it, fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Cradles it at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Fires to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him downfield. Turning it on. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Valentine. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Got his man. Touchdown, Canes. And the route is on. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Yeah, salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Under fire. He's going to run it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the left. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Wide open downfield. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Buys a little extra time. Short gain on the play before he slides. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got room at the 35. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on third and goal? He wants it all. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change. To the end zone and is picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Trying play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
And the Canes have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Valentine. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. It's a draw. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's
tight end trying to get in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Showing off the arms.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.